We know what you came here for. I'm Fuzzy Viper Shard.
And I'm Dutch Knockblow.
And what do we got for them today?
We got Fishing Planet.
We got Fishing Planet. Oh, you went right through me. Face reveal. But nobody asked for it. This game is obviously free, and we've played it a few times before.
Yeah,
but
it's been a while.
It's a fishing simulator. Oh, I just completed the challenge Longcaster 1 and 2.
Yeah, I did 2. Yeah.
Oh, gosh. Anyway, Dutch had a topic for us today. Oh, I have to wait for the spec. Oh, a nice pumpkin seed. We're gonna talk about the topic, correct?
Oh yeah, we're gonna talk about the topic, which is stuff we don't like.
For example, I know what you're.
Movies,
oh my gosh,
songs, video games.
And believe it or not, this is not, at least on mine, bottom list of video games.
No, it's not on mine either. No, like bottom 3 video games. No, not even close.
Wait, how many worst video games do you have?
I've played a lot of video games.
Yeah, I have 4. Only one of which I'm fairly sure that you've played. I know you've played, but I don't know if you've played any more than that.
Ooh.
Should I change my bait from cheese? Because I seem to be having a problem with cheese.
Bread seems to be working really well.
Bread? I bought pet food, so I think I'm gonna try pet food.
Yeah. I'm in some weird thing where, like, I don't know how that happened.
What?
My
You just
HUD.
disappeared.
I disappeared?
Yes. I was looking at you and then you were gone and your name is still above this empty space.
How about now? I'm back.
Oh my gosh, you are back! Are you a
Yeah, I went
magician?
into the menu.
Oh, you disappear when you go into the menu?
Yeah.
Okay, anyway, I'm trying pet food, and you start us off with one of your least favorite video games.
Video games? Yeah. Oh. Okay. I will tell you first about the worst investment I made playing video games.
Oh no.
No Man's Sky.
Oh no, No Man's Sky. What? Tell me.
Yeah. No Man's Sky. I mean, it's fun. I paid $60 for it. And I probably put 30 hours into it. Which is not a good deal for that amount of money. But it was okay for like the first few hours. And then it was kind of the same game after the first 2 hours. You did everything in the game. Like, imagine the space exploration stage of Spore. Except, there was...
You caught a catfish? I haven't got anything yet.
I reached level 5. Yeah. Imagine space exploration stage of Spore, except there's no center of the universe to try to get to.
Man. I mean, I liked Spore.
What are you doing in the space exploration stage of Spore?
You're just hopping from planet to planet and just looking for things, really. Not doing your... At most, you can terraform a planet if you're really ambitious.
Yeah. That's it. That's what No Man's Sky is.
Aren't you doing a lot of mining in that game too? It's something like that. Yo, I haven't caught anything. All right, I have
Good boy with it. I actually switched to pet food. I'm pretty sure.
I'm gonna be so mad if that's a true statement.
You just gotta be patient. Like, I haven't even been moving the thing. What's your line leader at? If you reel in all the way and press the up and down on the D-pad.
Up and down on D-pad.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. You're right. I remember that. It's been a long time. Oh my gosh. Okay, maybe that's the problem.
What is it at? Is it like a 36 or something?
It was at 5 feet.
Why? What are you trying to catch that's 5 feet deep?
I don't know how deep it is here. I want a catfish. Are you catching it? Are you at 36 inches?
No, I'm at like 16.
I'm just dredging the bottom. That's all I'm trying. That's all I'm doing. Okay, that's my problem. Okay, we're gonna go 14. Okay.
So No Man's Sky is the space exploration stage of Spore without trying to get to the center of the universe. Because there's no universe to get to the center of.
So what does the game consist of?
You go around scanning things, mining things, building up enough resources to go to the next planet. Since I've played it last, they included bases that you could build. It's like Minecraft, except there's no creation aspect. It's literally just build up enough resources to travel to the next place. Or buy a better ship so that you can travel to the next place. And follow a specific path. I didn't follow the path long enough because it was incredibly boring. Like, if you can play a game for 30 hours and see no particular progress in it.
Strike timed out. I was too busy watching your bobber, and then I was getting a bite on mine. I was not paying attention. Damn, I'm gonna try that again.
I'm fighting something.
I see that. This is gonna be a good-sized catfish. I'm gonna say 2.1 pound channel catfish. Are you still fighting that thing? Oh my gosh!
Yes. Get here, you bloody.
Oh, I just caught something. Hey, I got a young channel catfish. Yeah.
No.
First one of the day. Here. I'm waiting to see the size of this thing.
And I can't reel any faster.
It didn't break, did it?
No.
Now it's way out there. Just keep fighting. This is gonna be huge. I've never seen a fight go this long before. So technical and so lengthy.
I don't know how to speed it up.
You're holding down R2, right? How many feet are you
I'm
up?
holding down. I have 57 feet out right now. 58, 59, 60, 61. No, get in here.
Just let it go and then reel in.
Oh, it's gonna break. It's gonna break. Ah!
Our fish was hooked. No, man. No. That was it. That was the monster.
It was. It was.
Where'd you go?
You
Did you pause again?
Everything? Yeah, I have to get a new line and hook on.
Oh yeah, because you're Broke the line, it says right there.
Yeah.
What about the second least, or another bad video game that you've played?
Honey Pop.
I remember you telling me about this game.
I don't know what to say about this game. What do you want me to? That's 100% of this game.
Yes, I do remember that. Tackle taken out of the water before fish was... Got one fish. It's not even 1/10 of the total amount that I can have. Honey Pop, if you really want to know, go look it up. Not heard good things about it from Dutch.
No, it's a game.
What do you mean? Tackle was taken out of the water before it was hooked. The popper was completely underwater. How much more hooked can it be? This is just like, I get it. This is a real fishing simulator. I'm horrible at fishing in real life. I'd catch nothing. I went fishing with my girlfriend once. We caught 6 fish total. She caught 5.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Okay. Anyway, one of my least favorite video games actually might be a shock to you, but I have an explanation, and you'll probably be all like, "What?" And that is Mario Kart Wii.
Hold on. Mario Kart Wii is without a doubt one of the best video games ever. Explain.
Okay, so as you know, I put work into Mario Kart DS.
Yes, no doubt. Mario Kart. I will admit Mario Kart DS is better than Mario Kart Wii.
Right. Yeah. No, and I'm not. I mean, I'm not going to deny that. In that sense, yes. Mario Kart Wii is a little disappointing. But that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that with each progression of a game, you want it to get better. You want have it to add more to the series.
Yes, I can agree.
And between Mario Kart between Mario Kart DS and Mario Kart Wii, they might have come out at the same time. I'm not sure when, but there was definitely a digression. Between the two, not digression, a regression between the two. I have the Wii U version of Mario Kart, and I've seen the Switch version of Mario Kart 8, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I've seen those, and I've played Double Dash. I've played 64. What other ones are there? If that's not all of them, whatever. And I would say, even from on the earlier ones, that Mario Kart Wii is the worst of the Mario Karts. I was just overall disappointed with it, and it didn't add a whole lot.
Mario Kart Wii is also the only one with motion controls.
I'm not saying that that's not in ingenuity. That's not what I'm saying.
It was really, really fun. I can't say Mario Kart Wii is a bad video game. It is like the top 5 Wii games of all time. Mario Kart Wii is one of them.
It's a good Wii game, but it was one of my least favorites.
Oh, no, it could be your least favorite Mario Kart game. But saying it's a bad game.
That's why I put it here.
It's like saying Pokemon Blue is a bad game because it's the worst Pokemon game.
Blue, isn't that like Gen 2 or something?
Oh, it's Gen 1.
Oh, okay.
You can't tell me Gen 1.
You
can't tell me Gen 1 was a good Pokemon game.
It's not the worst.
Oh yeah, it is.
No.
Yeah. Gen 1 was buggy and practically unplayable.
You couldn't run, there was no bike, the colors were
There was
bad.
a bike.
I get that. There was a bike in Gen 1?
Yeah, there was a bike path. It's the SSN, and you get the bike voucher, and
Okay, but you couldn't
you go
run.
back up to... No, you couldn't run, and the bike was the same speed as your run speed would have been, though. And it was like...
We're up to your tax returns.
Okay, I can do that.
My part is done.
No, it's just not... I'm not saying it's a bad game, but if you're giving me the option, hey, would you rather play Gen 1 Pokemon Blue, or would you rather play Fire Red or Leaf Green?
Those are remakes!
Fire Red... It doesn't matter! Fire Red and Leaf Green are infinitely better games.
It's because they're remakes. The technology wasn't there when those games first came out.
If you're asking me what about Gold and Silver, which came out on the same system?
But they had a second chance at it.
I think Gold and Silver are some of my favorite Pokemon games.
Oh, nice catfish! Circle to keep. Yeah. You caught like 3 fish in the span it took me to... Wait, what is that? Oh, you completed challenges, that's what it was.
Perform certain number of successful strikes in a row.
Oh my gosh. I just caught my second fish, not even thanks to me.
I have 3 pounds of fish right now.
3 pounds? How many? You've caught... like 5?
Yeah, I've caught a lot of fish.
Okay.
I'm just playing the game. I'm super lucky. Like, oh, here comes another one. Oh, it was nibbling. It's nibbling.
I thought that one would get you triggered, but I have.
Okay, give me another one. That's not quite as baity.
Another one is probably my least favorite Call of Duty. It's Call of Duty Ghosts. Yes.
Yeah, Ghosts is a bad game.
Ghosts.
Ghosts is a bad game. I'm not.
My first Call of Duty that I really got into, not the first one I played, but really got into, Prestige Master, all that, was Black Ops 2. The one right before Ghosts. And when I heard Ghosts was coming out, I was so excited. And played it, and almost immediately regretted it. So definitely, yeah, I didn't like it. I know there are people that do really like it, and, you know, that's why it's an opinion, but Call of Duty Ghosts, definitely one of my least favorite video games that I am pretty sure I still own on the PS3.
I couldn't tell you because we played it together like once. If that tells you how many times.
Call of Duty Ghosts?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't like the extinction. Actually, to be honest, the extinction was pretty, it was pretty cool. I really liked what they were trying to do with it. Well, I don't know if you even remember it, but it was so one-dimensional that didn't make it great. Like zombies, you can kind of choose your path, and even though you're in one specific area, you can choose to do different things. But I felt like Extinction, I'm pretty sure that's what it was called, or Invasion, one of the two, was one-dimensional. That's just, again, me personally. We're moving on to the next topic. Otherwise, I have other ones. It's mostly me just bashing on the Wii, which is not okay.
Sonic Secret Rings.
Yeah, I haven't played that game, so I can't say.
Oh, the minigames are fun.
Well, that's nice.
Oh, nice catfish.
Thank you. I'm not even playing, to be honest. So
I'm
that
not
tells
either.
you how. Are
No,
you not?
it gets better than playing this.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
you passed off the controller?
Yes, like I literally don't have the controller in my hands. And she's already caught like 4 times more fish than I have.
No, that was like that was like over a pound catfish.
Yeah. Anyway, are we moving on to songs, or are we sticking to this?
So what were the last 2 Wii games you had for me?
Need for Speed Nitro.
Okay.
It was the one right after Carbon. I don't remember if I ever made you play Carbon.
Wasn't Carbon the one where you raced across the U.S.?
No, that's The Run, and that is one of the best storytelling games. That's The Run. I remember telling you funny enough, on a cross-country practice run.
Oh,
that
yeah.
I was telling you about Need for Speed The Run. I went through the whole story.
Yeah.
But no, that's The Run. Need for Speed Nitro. I'm pretty sure it was. No, I know it was for the Wii. It was also on the DS, but the Wii version was a little better than the DS version. And I don't know, being on the same system as Carbon again with the motion control and everything, it was such a letdown. It was almost day and night, literally, because Carbon was at night and Nitro was during the day, I think, at some points. But anyway, yeah, I didn't like it. I thought it was too cartoony, where Carbon was a lot more realistic, a lot more customization, and I liked the layout and the story about it a lot more than Nitro. And then again, another Wii game was Dead Space on the Wii. Literally, it was a one-dimensional game. You could not divert from the route at all. You could only move forward, I'm pretty sure. There was a line you had to follow, and you stayed on. It was almost like you were a train on a rail going through the game.
Really? Dead Space on the Wii? Because I think I have Dead Space on PC, and it is not like that.
No, and I've played Dead Space on a different system. I'm pretty sure it was PS4. And it was a completely different game. Like, it was actually like a third-person shooter, I guess.
Yeah.
And no, it was on the Wii. It was bad.
Huh.
So that finishes out. That rounds out my list.
Okay. Yeah. So we're gonna do songs.
Songs I have. Yeah, I got 5 of those.
Jeez. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Let's start with my newest one. I think these actually might go from newest to oldest as far as my list goes. So the newest song that I find is the least favorite is Fifi.
Fifi.
You reminded me kindly of that song and its existence before we started recording.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can agree with that at all, if you like that song or not.
I don't think it's bad. I don't hate it. Like, I don't overtly think, oh man, this is just such a bad song.
Like, maybe not objectively it's a bad song, like, as far as, like, if you were to listen to it and, like, oh, like, analyze the beats and the lyrics and, you know, how everything flows together.
Oh yeah, that's definitely a bad song.
Okay, well,
Yeah. Like, the beat is pretty good, but other than that, that song's trash.
Also, subjectively, I'm saying that it's a bad song. What about you? I'll pass the baton on to you. I've done a lot of talking.
Least favorite songs. This is a classic from when we were in high school. Timber by Pitbull, featuring Kesha.
Timber. Sometimes I still get that song in my head every once in a while. what part of the song? What makes the song bad? Like, is it Kesha? Is it Mr. Worldwide?
There's not a single part of that song that's bad. But it was so overplayed. It was so overplayed.
Yeah, I hear you.
Like, there was a time where I'd literally, like, turn off my radio for a week when I heard that song. Like, and I'd play CDs for a week if I heard the song. I swear, for the course of 9 months, I probably had the radio on for about 10 minutes. Like, that song was everywhere, all the time.
I'm going down. I'm yelling
like, the thing is, I can almost listen to it now. It still kind of makes me cringe. But there's say what you want about Pitbull as a rapper, but I actually kind of like the way he does stuff. Sometimes. You know? This whole, look in the sky, it's a bird, it's a plane, now it's just me. I like that. That's pretty good. But the chorus is kind of cringy. And, yeah.
That's funny, because I almost put TikTok on as one of my least favorite songs.
See, TikTok doesn't bother me, because it wasn't that overplayed like that was.
I know, I didn't put it on here, but I thought about it.
You mean our 8th grade class song? TikTok?
Is that actually what that was?
Yes.
Because why do you remember that, and why did that be our song?
Because it was popular at the time.
Because everybody in middle school was brushing their teeth with a bottle of Jack.
Yes.
Alright, another song that I actually had to confirm that I didn't like it, because I actually hadn't listened to it fully until literally today, was I Love It by Lil Pip.
I think I Love It actually. I think I Love It actually is newer than Fifi.
I wasn't
came out
sure.
this summer.
Oh,
but I'm pretty sure I Love It.
Yeah, I know they both came out this year.
Yeah. I Love It is another song that I'm going to say is absolutely terrible, but I can't help but think it's hilarious. Like, it is so bad. I think it's funny.
Yeah, and I hate that it's popular, because I literally don't have to do anything, and it becomes a hit. And that's why I don't like it. I don't like that they put more effort into the costume than writing the song. And you can't disagree with me on that.
Oh, no, yeah. No, the music video it's like, it's so funny, because this was right around the time that Eminem's album dropped. And Eminem comes out with this album dissing everyone in the rap game currently, essentially. Yeah. And then you get Kanye West, who's... I'm not going to say he's Eminem, but he's an older artist.
Yeah, he's huge in the rap game.
Yes. And you get him doing that.
Yeah,
I just... It's adapt and overcome, and Kanye did it.
Yep.
Yeah.
You're staring at that fish so intently.
Yeah, I was really thinking about whether I needed it or not. I can talk about Kanye for a while right now.
That's
But,
that's a different video. I don't care if we get through this, to be honest.
But anyway, so my next least favorite song is "Honey, I'm Good" by, oh god, who does that?
Honey, I'm good.
Yeah. Oh.
I don't know.
Look it up in. Look it up in. Look it up in. It's by Andy Grammer. And look it up and mute your mic.
Yeah.
But it is just cringy. One of the I don't know why people like that song. Like, honestly. And the thing is,
okay, I know that song. Yeah, no, I can agree with that selection.
I don't know how anyone likes that song.
I started playing it out loud, and my girlfriend started dancing. So. Yeah, I can agree with that selection.
I just don't get that one.
Alright, my next one is All About That Bass by Meghan Trainor.
Oh, yeah, Megan. I think you could just put any song by Meghan Trainor. She might have like two good ones.
Okay, but I picked this one specifically because I was watching the Redskins Cowboys Thanksgiving game, and she did the halftime show. And I didn't know that it was her until I heard the song, obviously. And I realized, wow, she didn't look that skinny before, so I looked it up and she obviously had lost weight.
Yes.
And I'm not saying that that's a bad thing, but she
good for her.
Pretty much got famous off of that song. And now she can't necessarily represent it. Like, she was not overweight by any means.
No.
And you know, for most people, that should be a good influence. You know, good influence.
Yeah.
But
no,
to get famous off that song, and then now it's almost irrelevant. I don't know. There are worse things.
Oh, I remember the song I was thinking of.
Okay, lay it on me.
The song is the epitome of lazy songwriting.
Oh no.
Combined with an artist who is better than that.
Okay.
Play That Song by Train.
Play That Song?
Yes. Or I don't know what the official name of it is.
Yeah, by Train. Hold on.
Yeah, by Train.
1 moment. I have to familiarize myself.
Yeah.
My girlfriend probably sang it out loud and reminded me of that song.
Yes.
Yeah, I
Talk
would
about
agree.
literally just playing heart and soul, and then writing really bad lyrics, and Train's better than that. Like, that's what really gets me about that song. Like, I like a lot of Train songs. And then I hear that and go, why?
Yeah, I would agree. They're definitely better than that.
Yeah.
My last two, I'm just gonna throw out there. There's no reason for these really. Hey there, Delilah.
I like that song, actually.
I could do without it. And then,
Yeah.
I mean, this is a classic, but you can't deny that it gets annoying quick. It's Barbie Girl.
Oh, yeah, no, that's a terrible song. Agreed, 100%.
And then, as a little bonus, my girlfriend typed in my notes, cheerleaders? Is that the actual name of the song? It's like the one where it's like, hey, I think I found myself a cheerleader.
Oh,
She's always
really?
right there when I need her.
Yes, I know that song.
Yeah, she hates that song, and I can agree. They play it sometimes at the restaurant I worked at. She does, and yeah, I can agree. Yeah, that's not a good song.
No, I don't think it's overtly bad, though. How do you feel about FAC?
FAC? I don't mind FAC. Are you kidding me? I don't. I would take FAC over any of the songs that I listed.
I've heard it's Eminem's worst song. Some people hate it. Some people really, really hate it. I don't understand. I think it's funny.
FAC? No, I think that's hilarious.
Like, not in a, like, oh, he said something, really clever way, but in a funny, that he said something really stupid way.
Oh. Can't Keep My Hands to Myself by Selena Gomez.
Ooh, I have a particular hatred for Can't Stop This Feeling by Justin Timberlake, but I don't think it's a bad song.
I thought you were saying Can't Stop the Party.
No.
I'm like, how can you do that?
Can't Stop the Party? What's that?
Or Don't Stop the Party.
By the Black Eyed Peas?
Yes.
No Black Eyed Peas song is making it on a worst songs list.
I know. That's why I'm like,
Except for maybe I'm a Bee. Except for maybe I'm a Bee. But I'd even take that over the songs I listed.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
You can't deny I'm a Bee's catchy.
It is. Alright, we've been going on for 35 minutes now. We got movies to get through.
Yeah, movies.
You start us off with one of your least favorite.
I'll start with I mean, there's some classically just absolutely terrible movies, like The Last Airbender. It's just trash.
I actually haven't seen that.
I can tell you, if you haven't seen the show,
I have.
it's okay. If you haven't seen the show, it's okay. If you've seen the show, kind of trash. Unobjective. Just
because
not.
how much of the show do they try to squeeze into the movie? Or is it even
The
close?
entire first season. The entire first season. They tried to take, 20 minutes times 20 episodes, 21 episodes, it's actually 23, but still, they tried to take 7 hours of content and put it into 2 hours, and it just doesn't work.
Yeah, I totally get with that. That's what they did with the first 3 books of the series of Unfortunate Events.
Yes.
Yeah, they just threw all 3 books into the first movie. And I'm glad they made the Netflix show of it, just to kind of do it a little more justice.
Yeah, I haven't seen the Netflix show of it, but no, it's just not. It doesn't do what it's supposed to do there. It didn't do. Right. You have one?
Oh, movies, yeah, absolutely. Probably my first experience of a worse movie that I ever come across was the remake of Red Dawn.
Ooh, I didn't see it.
Oh gosh, again, it's one of those where if you haven't seen the original, you might like it, but seeing the original ruins the first one. Like they pretty much. I'm sure you've seen the first one, right?
No, I've never seen either of them.
Okay. Do you know what it's about?
Nope. Is it about? I'm gonna guess nuclear warfare in Russia and teenagers.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. It's
Yeah, came out in the 80s.
Yep, Russia invading the U.S. and like a little part of I want to say Washington, but that might be where the second movie takes place. I know that's where the second movie takes place. I'm not sure if it's still Washington. That's beside the point. The point is that it's Russia taking over part of the United States, and then teenagers are pretty much like a guerrilla group that fight them off, and retake the area. And but anyway, same thing happens in the second one, except it's North Korea, which explains why it's Washington, like state, not DC. And I don't try to remember any of it. But the only part that I remember really is just dumb decisions throughout the whole film. Josh Peck is in it, which you think you would do some justice, yeah, but it doesn't. And apparently, since this one portion of Washington State is occupied by Russia, the United States can't do anything about it. I don't know. Anyway, that's what happens when I talk about the remake of Red Dawn. But go on before I keep getting.
Oh yeah. How about some movies that are bad just for the sake of being bad? Attack of the Killer Tomatoes.
I've never heard of that one.
It's usually something like Star Wars or Harry Potter that I know really good or really bad. I'm just gonna like it because it's that. I don't go to the movies to see something I haven't heard of.
Right.
Except we saw, what, Game Night? Is that what it was?
Was that with you? I saw
Yeah,
Game
I was
Night.
there. I was there. I mean, that was okay. Kinda got...
It got really repetitive.
Yeah.
Kind
of cheesy at the end.
Yeah, I would agree, but it didn't.
It wasn't bad though. It wasn't.
No,
like,
I would say it wasn't like original, but it was different enough to be interesting.
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
And then, I don't know if you know Blumhouse at all.
Nope.
It's a movie company, I guess. They are really known for their horror movies.
Yeah.
And like they were part of Saw, and Saw is one of my favorite series. I just love the plot of Saw. It's great writing, and even like it's really gruesome and everything, blah blah blah. But I love the plot to it. Anyway, they usually have really good horror films, and this year they came out with one that was called Truth or Dare, and I didn't like it at all. The premise is these college students go down to Mexico for spring break, and they get lured into this demonic game of Truth or Dare that is possessed. That's possessed by an ancient demon, and they have to do it or they die or whatever. And yeah, I didn't think it was that good. Like, again, the concept was good. I just think the execution wasn't there. You are looking deeply into my eyes.
I know, that's what I was trying to do.
Big pole, little pole.
Like, I could stick my pole through your head, it like phases right through.
Yeah, I was you walked too close to me. You've got salt and pepper hair. What's going on? It's stressful fishing, ain't it?
Yeah, it is.
You're so focused. You're like, I'm gonna catch these fish. You like sway back and forth. Do I sway back and forth?
Yeah, you do.
Like I'm on a boat, but I'm not on a boat. Neither are you.
Oof. Well,
That was lengthy. It was 50 minutes.
Yeah, I think that's a good enough place to stop.
Oh my gosh! Did we miss anything?
If you have any least favorites, let us know in the comments down below. Yeah.
Least favorite.
If there's anything you don't like, let us know.
And don't say our videos. I already know they're in that list. Alright, I'm Fuzzy Viper Shark. You know what to do if you enjoyed the video.
I'm Dutch Knockflow. Yeah. Don't forget it's okay to have opinions. Peace.